Hello ho ho, and yeah, welcome back to Python. Now with a kind of different video because it's kind of a tutorial, a showcase, however you wanna call it, but we together create a little algorithm that generates pictures of like 8 to 16-bit sword. It's kind of like pixel art, but yeah, the algorithm or the function will be able to generate like million assets in a really short time, as you can see in maybe this picture. And all you need to do for that is Python and maybe PyCharm and then different libraries. First library we need for our script is, for example, PIL. Import PIL. And yeah, we don't need the entire PIL library, but from PIL import image. Not image, an image. Yeah, I created this algorithm before in a live stream, and sometimes I have to kind of look how I wrote it, so yeah. We also need NumPy. If you don't know NumPy, you should definitely learn about that, but yeah, in that case you can simply see what function I am using, but learning anything regarding NumPy is always a good idea. SNP and import random. We can also use random from NumPy, but yeah, for simpler tasks we can simply use random. And first of all, let's generate a little function called def generate image, and yeah, or let's call it generate sword image. Takes a name equals output, and yeah, now first of all we need kind of an empty image, or we are using 2020 pixels. You can maybe use 1616s, 44, whatever you want to do. But in that case, we use 2020. And for that, we use three-dimensional array, which has a shape 2023. So we should use brackets, because otherwise he will interpret these as different arguments, but yeah, the shape is one argument. If you want to learn about more regarding that, I recommend the NumPy tutorial. Yeah, but this will simply create an array consisting of full of zeros, and yeah, each one-dimensional array stores 3 zeros, so 0, 0, 0, and according to red, I guess, red, green, blue, the 3 zeros stands for each color, and yeah, because the background shall be black, each is set to 0 by default. Or default, sorry, I have problems pronouncing it. Now we want to create 2 different colors, and they should be chosen by random. And yeah, for that case I would recommend not using the random package, but the random part of NumPy, which is color1 equals np point random point rand. Now the shape is simply 3, and yeah, it will create 2 random floating point numbers between 0 and 1. And because we want to use them as different colors, we multiply each one with 255, and that is only be possible because we are having a NumPy array, so we have an array consisting of 3 different numbers, and each number in that array will be multiplied with 255. Okay, to get the next color, because we are usually using 2 colors, we do the same thing again. So to save the image, no, not like this, and please, I will copy that. We have to save us some time. Image equals image point from array, image array as type unit 8 convert red, green, blue. Yeah, I kind of had to look up this entire thing for myself. And because in that case we simply named it array, let's delete the im. Now we also need to save it using im.save the name point png. So yeah, this doesn't do anything. If we run the code, it doesn't even save an image because we have to use something like generate output. But after that, we will simply get a black image, as you can see here. So to get an actual sword, we first need to draw a line. And I do that simply by using two for loops for ei in enumerate array and for ii in enumerate I. Because again, we have a two-dimensional arrays and we have to get access to this array, adding our color to it. And now we do something like if e plus ee equals 20, and a sword shouldn't take the entire image, and e is less than 19 and ee is less than 17. Now we have to get access to our image array. So array. Now e and ee, because we need to get access to the colors, plus equals color 1. Let's choose color 1. So now we can try to have a look how our sword looks now. And let's see, we already got the a little, it's like a grip or a stick, however we want to call it, in different colors if we run the code. And now back to our code. Let's now switch 17 to 19 like I had it in the original one, just that it looks more, as you can see here, it looks more appealing. And now a sword needs something like, you probably know what I mean, the sticks in the middle. I don't know the word. It's not, I don't know the word. I even don't know the term in German. So even if I don't know the term in German, I also don't know the term in English. But let's simply generate it, and you know what I mean. For I in range 12 is 7 minus 1. So we are starting at 12 and getting down until we reach 7 in this loop. And now we are again gaining access to array I plus 2, I minus 2, plus equals, and in that case color 2. Now let's look at the new output, which is kind of looks more like a sword, but usually a sword isn't that thin. So let's add another loop, or we don't need another loop. Let's say thick blade. Let's call a variable thick blade equals random point rand in from 0 to 4. And if thick blade, now if e plus double e equals 19, I guess it was, and e is less than 12 and ee is less than 17, we can simply copy this one because it does the same. And there's something, equals, not that. So, and the same goes for the other side. So here we copy that, use indentation and use 21, 13 and 19. And here it is, by the way, 18, not 17. Now if we again run it, because it is, yeah, now we get a thicker blades. And yeah, if you want me how I found it out by trial and error, I just which kind of variable shall be 19, less than 12 and less than 18. You can have a look at my live streams where I kind of created this algorithm. It was simply trial and error. I'm not that good in orientation or coordinates, so I simply tried everything until I reached the result I wanted to have. And yeah, in some, oh no, I misclicked. In some occasions you want maybe another grip or a cooler grip, let's do, or another blade or something like that. What can look cool? This is for the line which crosses the sword, which looks like the thing where the blade of your opponent can be captured. I don't know how to explain that, but you know, hopefully now what hopefully now what I'm referring to. And you can make this even look cooler if you say if random point rand int 0, 1, so in half of the, or let's say 0, 2, %, or let's do it like this, okay. And yeah, we can do the same thing as before, but in this case we are adding only 1. And yeah, the variable should be declared before that, because otherwise it will look kind of stupid. So let's say added stuff equals random rand int is equals 2, and now if added stuff, so it will count for the whole loop. Okay, and it seems like I got something wrong. Oh, it is just the indentation. Here we go. Now let's try it out. And yeah, I mean this kind of word that can sometimes be generated, or in that case kind of often. But yeah. Okay, so in some occasions you maybe want a cooler grip, or you want additional looks regarding the sword. And for that I will copy the next code because it would be too much typing. Yeah, this is a comment I needed while doing this. So what did I copy here and here again? In my last, in the original one I used image array instead of array, but it stands for clearly the same. So if random rand int 0 to 2, from 0 to 2 divided hardly by 2, so it will only be true in 1 to 3 occasions. We have these coordinates, and I don't want to look for every coordinates because of my dementia. I will forget the coordinates in the middle of typing. So instead of typing everything, I hope you won't mind. You can copy this code. I maybe show you, copy it for you in the description below if you want to do that. But yeah, if you want to learn stuff, just write it down instead of copying it. But nonetheless, so if we have this little thing, and we should only do it if not added stuff, because otherwise it looks a little bit strange. And not added stuff. Let's see. Yeah, now we got a thicker grip. Or not a thicker grip, but because now it has the W form, as you can see here. but only in some occasions. And we can also add something on the bottom of the sword to get even more variety. And yeah, these coordinates are important for that. And these coordinates I will show you by generating new images if random point went in 0, 1, which means in half of each occasion it will get true. And yeah, again, it is an image array because I copied that. Now let's see. Yeah, now we got this cool thing at the end of the sword. Yeah, so we got even more variety. And yeah, let's get back to the W thing. If you don't like that, or if you maybe it's too much W, or you want even more variety, you can say if random point went int again 0 to 1, or let's say 0 to 2. No, let's say 0 to 1. Yeah, let's also use this one. Now let's see. Yeah, now let's see. Until we got this W. Should be any second now. Yeah, we go. Yeah, now you see this W is longer. But if you look at where is the W? Yeah, this W was a shorter one, I guess. Yeah, this is a long W and there should be a short W. Yeah, now we have to generate more and more swords. Is this? No, this is also a long one. Yeah, no, these were short ones and this was a long one. I guess you probably saw it. So the length of the W can be vary. And yeah, probably an easy one is to make the blade shorter. You can vary the shortness of the blade. Shall we do that? Yeah, we can do something like a new variable trim equals random point went int 0, 2, and we can say ee minus trim and minus trim. So back to the image. Now the length of the sword or the blade length also varies. So yeah, and I can show you even much more things you can vary it. For example, the grip can be longer or shorter. Really much stuff you can mess around with that. But that's everything I wanted to show you regarding the blades. Now to create 16,000 of them, it's pretty simple. Just say for I in range 6 or 1600. Add also the number to the for loop. Let's use annotation for that. Let's add it here. I F, and now if we click on one, it will take some time, but now he's also finished. And as you can see here, we got 1600 different swords. And yeah, you can use a simple algorithm to put these up. So if we want to make a whole image of every sword, you can simply look up for a code. I used this one here. It's pretty simple. You have a directory, the weight, and this is important. This have to be this is by the way not, I don't know where I had this. This is a combination of my code and code I looked up in the internet 2020 was is the size of this image. Here are 20 and here are 20. And yeah, columns and rows is for, this is pre-made for 1600 images. The final image should be also should be this one. And yeah, this code simply pastes the small images in larger images and saves it as final image point PNG. Pretty simple stuff, but maybe you want to look if you want me to dive deeper in it, just write it down in the comments. But I didn't want to make a 1 hour tutorial out of that. So I'm finished for today. Can show you even more swords while I'm doing my final words. I wish you a wonderful evening, nighttime, dinner time, whatever time is in your country. I hope you have fun while doing your own swords. See you hopefully in the next video, and bye bye. So here are more swords, new sword, 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 sword. Oh, what happens if we click here? Oh no, a sword.